school never ends.
Well, I'm back. I took a week to go on my honeymoon in Aruba. It's a great place. Highly recommend going. But excited to see that I beat Alshon Jeffrey, and the day after I got back, beat Mo, solidifying my chances for the playoffs. It ain't over yet, though. We still have 3 weeks. But how's it looking on my power rankings sheet, you might be wondering? Well, it goes a little bit something like this. Number 12, Smokescreen, and number 11, RG knee replacements. Interchangeable. Not much you can say. I think RG knee replacements has the worst team, but they somehow might pull off getting out of the Dildo Bowl. These two are Dildo brackets for sure. There's no way around it. Number 10, Island of Misfit Toys. Show some life. Might possibly get out of the Dildo Bowl, but again, it's just one of those teams I can't be sure of. Number 9, Kirk Cousins Van. The van's been sputtering. It's down a couple cylinders, but it's still chugging along. Out of the 4 teams, Smokescreen, RG knee replacements, Island Misfit Toys, and Kirk Cousins Van that I have right now in the Dildo Bowl, in the Dildo bracket, I should say, they're the best one. I don't think Kirk Cousins Van has anything to worry about, even if they get in. The one we really want to see in the Dildo bracket, though, is at number 8, Game of Throws. Losing AJ Green sucks, but you might be able to pull a trade. That doesn't really... Sucks not having a farm system, does it? Number 7, Yippee-Ki-Yay Justin Tucker. One of those teams knocking in on the playoff door. Really need to pull off some wins to get out of that bubble and get into the playoffs. We'll see how it goes. Number 6, Alshon Jeffrey. Rookie's been on a little bit of a skid. Losing skid at that. Broke it last week, got himself a win, but really needs to rattle off a few wins here. Was what I thought was a for sure playoff bound team. Now it's starting to look like he could land in purgatory. Number 5, Exorcism of Ezekiel Elliott. If you're looking for the worst coach team as far as leaving points on the bench, this is it. I mean, fantasy football can be cruel, but you're leaving a lot of points on the bench. You need to right that, or otherwise your playoff run is going to be very, very short. Number 4, Dak to the Future. Starting to pull away. Let's see if you can keep it up. Good job, Stu. Number 3, Call Me Brutus, also known as the Snickers Experience, also known as Good Grief Vince. You changed your team name again. Well, it is part of your charm, just like you're posting anti-Trump stuff. We get it. We all don't like Trump. You're just the one that's most vocal about it. Number 2, Trade Embargo, because it's my list, and I'm going to put me where I please. I'm riding off a winning streak here. It's hopefully going to carry me to the playoffs. 3 weeks, can't be too confident, but I'm very confident I will make the playoffs. The worst I can do at this point, I think, is purgatory. That's an improvement from last year. And number 1, continuing his dominant run on top of this list for the umpteenth week in a row since I started this whole thing, Second Harvest. If you're going to make a title defense, this is the way to do it. You just, wow. Number 1 team in the league, number 1 in my power rankings. Great all around. What can you say? Second Harvest, I think for sure is a playoff lock and a potential championship player again. We've never had, well, actually, yes, we have had a back-to-back champion. I forgot. Adam, first 2 years, back-to-back champion. Could we see another one? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm excited about the playoffs. Can you tell? See, let's go to predictions for Week 12. Call Me Brutus. Now, before we start, actually, let me say this. We've played each other once. If you need revenge for the first 3 weeks of the season, this is the time to get it. So, Call Me Brutus is taking on the Island of Misfit Toys. It's Call Me Brutus, winning all the way. Game of Thrones, same thing. Game of Thrones is playing Smokescreen. Game of Thrones, all the way. Second Harvest, Dak to the Future. Dak to the Future needs a win, but I don't think it's going to come this week. Second Harvest with the win. Yippee-Ki-Yay Justin Tucker is taking on Kirk Cousins Van, and with the added pressure of getting the playoff win, or to get the win to get in the playoffs, I should say, I think Justin Tucker takes that matchup. Alshon Jeffrey, RG knee replacements, no contest. Alshon Jeffrey Trade embargo versus exorcism of Ezekiel Elliott. I'll take trade embargo naturally because I've wanted to avenge that week 1 loss since week 1. So, coming after you, Dylan. May the best man win. And that is it. 3 weeks left in the season. We'll see how this goes. Should be an exciting run. I'm going to take the week off next week of my power rankings because we got to focus on playoffs and getting there. So I'm taking a week off. I'm coming back week 13 to do scenarios. If this person wins, what does the rest of the league have to do? You know, basically like they do for ESPN and the NFL. When the postseason starts coming around, I will do the same. That way we all know what we have to do in week 14, I should say, to win, to get ourselves in the playoffs, purgatory, or if we're going to land in the dildo. So, that being said, I'm out. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see y'all soon.